Hello everybody, Flik here. It's time for yet another Let's Look At, and today we are taking a look at Isbarah, the first journey, by Flik Studio. I might be butchering that dev name, I have a feeling I just did. Sorry, I've got no idea how to pronounce that word. Anyway, Isbarah is described by the dev as a hardcore 2D shoot-'em-up platformer, where there are no stages per se, just a progressive series of more difficult boss fights, and you have a few different abilities at hand. So we'll jump into my game in progress. I believe it's saved, right? Let's double check this. It did, good. So I've been playing for about half an hour before recording this. I did the entirety of chapter 1 including the tutorial, and I think I got into chapter 2 but I didn't do anything. Yes. So yeah, there's no stages technically, there's just boss fights with various phases, I guess is the way to say it. Also, I believe the dev is French and the English translation is still being worked on. I noticed quite a few errors in the syntax, the grammar, etc. as I was playing through. That's why I didn't want to start a new save file, because it's, you know, it's not representative of the final product, I guess is the way to say it. So I'd rather just show how it plays. So you play as the daughter of God, which I actually think is a very questionable name for your father's character. Anyway, he is training you, rather, to do his job as well, which is keeping peace, essentially. There's also a nether realm, I can't remember the exact word for it, where these kind of beasts come from and they must be expelled. So, apparently I mastered the tutorial level, I'm glad to hear that, but I didn't master any of these two fights. We will go into the tutorial again just so I can go through it. Skip tutorial, skip dialogues. Let's skip dialogues. The whole fight is a tutorial, isn't it? Actually, no, that's not true. There is you fight him properly at the end of it. So let's do this. You can't change the difficulty in this level. That is entirely fine. Also, is the music a little bit loud or is it just me? It is. The music in the game is great, but it's also a little bit loud. Let me just very quickly Alt-Tab. Apologies for this, but I'm just going to bring down the volume just a smidge more. Maybe around about there-ish. Yeah, that's going to be a bit better, I think. I have a sore throat as well. So that's why, display timer, sure, display how long I take. So, we'll get into the game. You don't attack directly per se. Every boss has 3 phases. The first phase, which is where I think it'll kick in, yep, we're just straight away fighting. And as I say, the music in the game is great. So here we are, we're the tiny little thing down here, and we have to start by finding railguns and doing one of our abilities, which is dash through them. We then have to stay in this sphere of influence long enough for the railgun to fire, and you have to break down the shield of the enemy. Once we do that enough, it'll move on to the next phase. And it gets more bullet helly as it goes along. This is very much a game all about your reaction time, so if you, whoops, don't do mistakes like that. Bear with me a second, right? Oh. Now, this is a dash I'm using, not a teleport, so I can't just phase through enemy attacks. Right, let's activate this. This will be enough to knock him into the next phase, and I'll talk about that. As I was saying, yes, it's very much a game about testing your reaction times and whatnot. So this is him starting his next phase. I need to stay in this sphere, dodging his attacks until it charges up and lowers his defences so I can go in and actually attack him. So this is where the bullet helly stuff comes right in. Do I have my other ability? No, it deliberately has taken away my other abilities that you get in later stages. You get the ability to slow time, although you slow down as well, so it's not as helpful as you might think. And you also get a teleport, I think. I didn't get as far as the teleport, I only got as far as the time slowing. But yeah, I've been really enjoying this. It's very challenging. This might not look as challenging yet, but wait until you see the other boss fights we're going to get to. And although there's technically no stages, because of all the various phases bosses have, oh, there we go. So now I have to do a dash, and then we do an actual attack. Yeah, because of the various phases the bosses have, it's almost like a stage. So he only needed one attack to actually go down, which is easy enough. I might have bettered my score this time. Oh, no I didn't! I'm ashamed of myself. Alright, we'll go to next. You completed the battle in full mode without taking any damage, so I get a little bit of a... That's how I got the Master Award, perhaps. Let's go to level selection just so I can skip the story mode again. Oh, I actually got an achievement for that. I think for doing it without taking damage. So now we'll actually fight someone who's putting up a bit more of a fight. We'll fight Abaden, or Abaden as people call him, but I pronounce that as Abaden thanks to my time with 40k as a kid and pronouncing it wrong then. So yeah, I didn't manage to do this one without getting hit, so let's try and do that. By the way, I don't intend to show any more than chapter 1. I don't know how many chapters there are. Oh, actually, yes, I can check this. Assuming you can't scroll along any further than that, there's 3, 4, 5, 6 chapters, presumably with 3 boss fights each. And you can go back and obviously try and beat your score, get mastery in them, and so on. So anyway, let's go back to chapter 1. Let's take on Abaden. We'll skip the dialogues because I don't want to really spoil the story anyway, and the English is being worked on. And yeah, we'll get in there. The enemy stands, and oh yeah, so if you do normal mode, you just have to go through the sequence twice. If you do hard mode, you have to go through the sequence 3 times. I'm going to stick with normal mode because I'm talking as I play, so I'm going to not be at my best, I feel. Also, I totally forgot, I did actually have a record of how many levels there are. There are 18 levels across those chapters I just counted. So yeah, let's get started fighting this boss. And it should just jump straight in. Yes, yes, good. He fights very similarly to your father, so again, it's still kind of easing you in, but the next fight we'll do after that, which is the last one I'll show in the video, it's a bit more tough and more varied. Because it's still going easy on you here, although the railguns actually charge a little bit slower. The little squares there filling up are my dashes recharging. You can't just do it indefinitely. Alright, one more should do it. And got him to the next phase. So now we're doing the thing where we have to stay in the sphere to charge up our attack while dodging his attacks, which are a little bit bigger than what we were doing before. There's always a correct route, you just have to look for it real quick. Alright, we're doing fine. And then also in the next fight we'll have access to another one of our powers. Right, we're about halfway to charging our attack. Oh dear, how am I going to dodge this? We're okay. We're still okay. It's okay to leave the sphere, by the way, it just won't charge unless you're in it. We should get him here, though. Got him. We need to get up to where he is, though, to actually do the attack. The faster you do it, you have a chance of gaining lifesteal. Alright, so we're back to the railgun phase now. So as I said before, if I did hard mode, I would have to be going through this sequence 2 times. He has a new attack now, which you just saw there. Nothing we can't handle. Let's get over here. I love the art style, by the way. The design on the bosses, the backgrounds. Really well done. The animation's good too. Alright, so we're back into this phase already. Don't screw up, even though he's doing another new attack. In fact, his sequence has changed. We're alright though. I do bullet hell stuff now and then. I can do this. Should also point out that I don't have a release date or price to give you at this point. However, once the Steam store page is fully available, I will try to remember to put it in the description box below, but you can also just search for it. Uh-oh. Oh no, it's going to... I think that counted as grazing me, so I still lose points. But at least it didn't fully hit me. You'll know if it fully hits me because everything kind of freezes for a second and my health in the top left there will go down by 1. And we should get our attack right now. Gotcha. So I did that in 2 minutes 37. Not too shabby. I should get a much higher score this time. I didn't get hit, for goodness sake. Yeah, there we go. I didn't master it though. So challenges. Ghost Bullet, Energy Graze, 1 life. I did not score anything extra for those. Well, let's go to level selection. So this last fight is a bit longer, also a bit more varied, and we'll have access to our... Oops, screen flickered there. Our time slowing ability, which is actually required for the fight. So we're fighting a designless. That's the name of them. I actually thought that was just his name, but no, that's the name at present anyway of these beasts that break into the world. So we'll skip the dialogues for this one as well. I will try and do it without getting hit. And I'm not sure, depending on how long this takes, I might try a boss I've never tried before, see if I get my ass kicked or not. Display timer, yeah sure, display the timer. And let's get started against the designless. So we won't be doing the railgun straight away in this boss fight, we have to get over to him first. Yeah, there he is. I love the huge eye in the background as well. It's another loud stage, unfortunately. So he's got these red spikes. And now I have the ability to slow time by just holding left shift. It recharges as well. So we want to go like that. Just want to get through to these markers. I want to let the slow down. There we are. Recharge a little bit because I need it. Oh, you need to dash through this. Oh, very nearly. Right, I need to wait a little while now for my slow-mo to regen. I use a bit too much of it there, I think. Although I could just quickly go... Ah, there we are. So this brings him out to his full form, and now we get to do the railgun stuff. There's one. Is that enough? Nope. One more. Rule of 3, I forgot. For once I'm actually not bothered, per se, if my voice is getting a little bit drowned out by the music, because this music is right up my alley. I really like this style of music for this style of game. I'm going to have to leave the circle there a little bit. I got grazed. We're okay. Just concentrate. Which is slightly hard when you're also trying to talk, but luckily I can slow time for when I need a second to think, although it recharges very, very slowly. We're still doing okay though. Oh, very nearly. Almost got it. It's full, come on. There we are. Take this. Alright, and we're back to the sequence again. Gotta get over to him. Right, getting that should make something move, right? Nope, I have to go down here. Right. So far, so good. Oh. There we are. Need to wait a little bit again for my slow-mo, or not, because we have to get over here quick. There we are. Right. Oh no. Gotcha. And got him again. I'm very focused right now, so apologies for the lapse in commentary. This is the hardest form for sure. Ooh, very nearly. Ooh, we're still okay. Alright, here comes the knives again, or the spikes, whatever you want to call them. Oh. And... gotcha. That went well. So we're only at 13 minutes here, so I kind of do want to do one more boss fight. So I think we'll try one I've never done before. We might get access to the final power as well to give that a go. So let's go to level selection. That was a new best score for me as well, which is fun. Oh, it always flickers just before it goes back to chapter select. So yeah, let's take on Walter. I've never done that yet. Oh, it might force the story then because I've never done it before, so we might get to see a little bit. Or perhaps not. We'll do normal mode. Challenges are locked. Start battle. Crystal of Isbarah. Improves the reflexes, makes it feel like time around her slowed down. Yes, that's the power I already had. Ah, we are getting a little bit of story. Okay, so keep in mind again, the English translation is not final. If you see mistakes, they will hopefully be fixed before launch. So Ira has become a powerful goddess. She fixes her university's strange situations. The forest is burning. Stop right there, young lady. Well, it didn't take long. Go away, please. Who are you? What's going on? My young master doesn't want to be bothered. But I want to go this way. Make your wall of flames disappear. I won't. I've been given the order to stop everyone. And so we must fight. You sound like a broken record. Let me go. Ooh, Era's becoming a bit arrogant with her powers, perhaps. Alright, Walter, let's see what's going on here. I have to get over there, do I? Era, catch the power ball, it will give you a new ability. Okay. What have we got? Barrier. Ah, right. Oh, they don't last very long, do they? So hang on, if I do that and then do that... Oh, you can only have one at a time. Okay. I get this new power. So we want it roughly like there-ish. We can quickly go like that and then do that. Most bullets are blocked by a barrier. Yes, they are. Alright, that's interesting. Does it block these? No. Okay. I have to use this one to get me a bit more height though, I think, so I can let my dash recharge. Yep, there we are. Okay, so we need to do this then. Let my dash recharge again. Oh, right, we're into the fight. So you're fire-based, blue fire. I like your design, Walter. You look like something out of Disgaea. So the railgun should be out now, right? Oh. Can I block these? Oh, I can, thank goodness. Oh, for a little while, and then of course it stops. Oh, well, I'm not getting over there, am I? Well, I got him with one. Apologies for the dog barking. Yeah, you are tougher. You are definitely tougher. Right, where's another railgun? There we are. Take this. Right, next form. This is going to be very interesting. So I'm going to have to make use of my wall power then, presumably. Do I still have slow? Yes, I do. Bring it on, Walter. Bring it on. Oh, I don't want you to bring it on anymore. Almost there. And keep in mind the next time we do this part is going to be even harder. I'm getting the hang of this new power though. Oh, where is he? Ah, it took too long to get to him. Wasted some points there, I wasn't thinking. I didn't need the health back at least, so that's okay. So now we're back to the railgun phase, yes. Gotcha. Is there any railguns up here? No, they're all over on the right. Oh, that didn't count. There we are. So I am thoroughly enjoying Isbarah. I think it has a lot of potential. If you're into bullet helly games where skill in dodging and whatnot matters, this is definitely going to be for you. Also, there's a lot of score attacking potential too. Alright, here we go, the tough bit. Oh, it's even faster now. Uh-oh. Oh, I don't think I did this right. Oh, I didn't have enough left. Ah, there we go, that's a bit of damage. That's annoying. If I had just a tiny bit more left, I wouldn't have been hit. That's okay, though. I wasn't expecting to do this video flawlessly. Uh-oh. No. I didn't have a charge again. We're almost done, though. Very nearly. Gotcha. And we got one health back. Yeah, that was tough right there at the end. I don't want to spoil any more of the story or what is going to follow, so I don't really want to show any more. But this has been Isbarah. I like it. It's the kind of game that I can really get behind, actually. So Walter, if I want to re-challenge him, now I can. There's also a picture of him in the gallery. It might play some more story now, which I'm not sure I want to show. Yes, yes it will. She is too strong for me. Well, I suppose we can leave off on a cliffhanger. I assume the Master will be the next fight, or the one at the end of this chapter. Is he here for the portal to the designless dimension? Exclamation marks. Your young master is stupid and dangerous. Level selection. Yes, good, so we don't need to see any more at this point. But this has been a Let's Look At of Isbarah by Flik Studio. Oh, yeah, that's possibly the young master right there. Jackal. It's a jackal? It's a jackal. So yeah, I really like this, and I hope you did too, based on what you've seen here. Please like the video if you want to show your support to me or the developer. And there will be more gaming stuff to come. Also check back at a later date for some kind of relevant link in the description box below. With that, I shall say thank you once again, and ta-ta for now.